Welcome to Live 9 News at 9 with Miss B and Fan. Today we're talking about Fantasia Marino. Yes, we're talking about Fantasia Marino. All righty. So let me share the screen with you. Y'all know how we do. This is how we do it. Okay. We're gonna share the screen, put the sound on so you can hear it, and let's take a look. Okay. Did we find it? Let's take a look at it. I think, okay, we're going to have to play it over. This is what happened. Fantasia went to her Airbnb in North Carolina, her hometown, which is my hometown. And she said she was kicked out by 12 o'clock. Let's take a look. Let's go back. Can we go back to it? Yes, we can.
Has been busy promoting the remake of The Color Purple, so she was really looking forward to celebrating her son's birthday with his friends at an Airbnb. But she says in the middle of the night, she and the kids were thrown out. Stephen Fabian explains.
Fantasia is having her moment in the spotlight with a starring role in the musical version of The Color Purple. But now she's saying she's the victim of racial profiling and kicked out of an Airbnb rental house. I can't stay quiet on how my family and I were just treated from a host with Airbnb, trying to kick my kids and I out at 12 midnight, she posted to X. Fantasia says the Airbnb host accused her of having a loud party after seeing balloons and a game truck dropped off. She claims the owners of the home were watching everything on Ring cameras. Fantasia says she rented the house for her son Dallas's 12th birthday party in Mooresville, North Carolina. Several of his friends were invited to sleep over, but she says without warning, right after the kids had a late night hot chocolate sip and paint class, they were all asked to leave. So at 6 a.m. in the freezing rain with sleepy kids, we loaded up 4 vehicles. It's evident to me this was racial profiling, and the treatment we received was due to the color of our skin. Fantasia says the 4-bedroom is outfitted for parties, including an open fire pit and jacuzzi. I didn't deserve to look or feel like I let my son and the other kids down, she says.
We reached out to Airbnb for comment, but didn't hear back.
So, yeah, so she's saying that they kicked her out. Okay, let's read some more about it. The Airbnb Fantasia was kicked out of an Airbnb, and it says that Airbnb claims she was racially profiled and kicked out of North Carolina lake house rented for her son's birthday. While on cloud 9 from all of her color purple press and being nominated for her first Golden Globe, Fantasia Barrino is now being dragged back down to earth as she calls out Airbnb for allegedly being racially profiled and kicked out of a North Carolina lake house she rented for her son's birthday. On Sunday, December the 17th, the 39-year-old singer called out her Airbnb host and company in totality after the allegedly racial incident during her son's birthday celebration. Taken to her official account on X, formerly Twitter, Fantasia began, "My stomach is so uneasy this morning as I'm riding back to my home in the cold and rain. I don't say much when people do me wrong, but I can't stay quiet on how my family and I were just treated from a host with Airbnb at Airbnb help, trying to kick my kids and I out at 12 midnight." Fantasia continued to reveal the host accused us of having a party with loud noises outdoors because they saw balloons being dropped off in a game truck with no generator in the early part of the day. the amount of guests we reserved are the amount of guests who stayed in that night. They never said we weren't allowed to have company over. So if they have an Airbnb, um, it seemed like a little party like that wouldn't hurt them, because if you have men and women that having parties there, it shouldn't be an issue if little kids, 10 through 12-year-olds, would be a problem. The new Golden Globe nominee added, "It's evident from the sayings on the wall to the outdoor fire pit, jacuzzi, and a well-equipped game room in the garage, poker table, that people host parties and or gatherings here on the lake, often as there were waits with balloon ribbons left in the garage from previous party at the house. It's evident to me that this is racial profiling, and the treatment we received was due to the color of our skin." This is quote Fantasia. I wanted my son to enjoy his friends. They were 10 to 12-year old, and make him feel special, as I have been traveling for the last 35 days promoting the movie I starred in. This time I dare not stay quiet. Responding to the singer's post, a representative on the Airbnb help page on X wrote, "Hi Fantasia, Airbnb does not condone discrimination in any way. You can view our non-discrimination policy here," and it gives a link for it. "Please send us a DM with the email address connected to your booking so our team can follow up. Thank you." So Fantasia also went live and spoke about the incident and revealed that her son's birthday was on December the 13th, and after asking him what he wanted to do for his big day, he opted for a family and friends getaway at a house on the lake. The singer revealed all of the fun, games, and amenities at the house and noted that a lake was across the street, making the house a perfect place for her son's birthday. She explained that while she had partied and event companies arriving at the house to set up decorations, the neighbors appeared to have gotten upset with Fantasia's family for making noise. So you can't make no noise. Okay. Fantasia noted that the noise level wasn't outrageous and that the children were all in bed by 9 p.m. However, Fantasia and her family received a phone call from the Airbnb host claiming they received calls about their noise level, that there was a potty bus at that home, and that there were footage taken proving all of this. Fantasia says she asked for the videos and other evidence to be sent because the complaints were unsubstantiated. Okay, and then Fantasia then fully called it out for what she believed it was and said, "It felt like a black thing. I came home to North Carolina, out to the lake, and all of the houses, this house sits in the middle, and there's like 3 houses behind it where they can just look at us. It feels like a color thing. I'm being honest." That's what Fantasia said. She continued to explain that she and her family could have stayed at their own home rather than being racially profiled, allegedly, and kicked out. She detailed, "They made us get up at 6 in the morning and told us to get all these kids up and get out. They told us to get out last night. My stomach literally hurts." So there's Fantasia right here. So that's her. And that's their response. Yeah, that they don't condone it. And Fantasia also went live and spoke about the incident. So that's that. What y'all think about that? You think there's some merit to that, or you think she's just, you know, gaslighting us or whatever? I don't know. But No, told them to get up at what? It was what time at night? 12. But they waited until the next morning to leave. I don't know. It seemed kind of weird. I know the kids can make some noise, but that's what a party is for. You got all the outdoors amenities and things, but if you wanted them to be quiet, they should have been told or written in the contract. We don't want you to make noise at night. I mean, hey. All right. Well, what y'all think about it? Y'all give y'all opinion and what you think. All right. This has been Miss B and fam. We'll be back with another live video. Let God arise and his enemies be scattered. Angel, take God with you wherever you go. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next live video. See you later, y'all. Have a blessed day.